Really gonna miss you. It's really gonna be different without you.
Hello, I'm Gloria Horsley, President of the Open to Hope Foundation, and today I'm going to have the opportunity to interview Pauline Boss, who's a professor emeritus at the University of Minnesota, a family therapist in private practice in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Ambiguous loss is an unclear loss, and that is, it's not death. It's when somebody is either physically missing, like soldiers missing in action, or after 9/11, people having vanished, or people being kidnapped, or it's people who are psychologically missing, such as when they have dementia or autism or addiction. I came up with the idea when I was doing my doctoral research as a graduate student, and have been researching and working with it clinically ever since. And now it's being used for all different kinds of ambiguous losses.
How does it differ from death?
It differs from death because there's no verification of the loss. There's no death certificate, no coroner comes, and frequently with physical ambiguous loss, there's no body to bury. So it's very, very difficult to cope with. Ambiguous loss is a complicated loss, which leads to a complicated grief. And complicated grief heretofore has been attributed to a weak psyche. But in this case, the situation is crazy, not the person. That's the words people use when they talk back to me, that they're relieved to know there's nothing wrong with them. There's something wrong with the situation. And the situation may go on forever. Several books about how to deal with it. You have to deal with the meaning. You have to make sense of it, and in order to find some hope despite it. And the way to make sense of an ambiguous loss is to think in a both-and way. We can call it a dialectical way or a paradoxical way. You have to say to yourself, my loved one is here, but they're also not here. My loved one is probably dead, but maybe not. And once you can get yourself to think this way and make your peace with it, which isn't easy, by the way, then you can move forward. But you have to do that, perhaps for the rest of your life.
Oh, thank you so much for being on the YouTube today. I know it's going to help a lot of people, and thanks for all the work you do.
My pleasure.
For the rest of my life, I'm gonna be thinking about you. Oh yes, I will. But time came when you had to go, and I'll miss you, my buddy, and I'll miss you, my friend, and I promise my love for you will never end. In your finest hours, I was there with you, and without you, things won't be the same. But there's a higher power that we answer to, and you heard it call out your name. Really gonna miss you, everything about you, oh, your smiling face. I know you'd want us all to be strong. I'm really gonna miss you. I know that you've gone to that magic place, and now you're singing your brand new song. But